rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was major, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the claim. Then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was major, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time running. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. Room here to run. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field now, having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And it's taken in at the 9. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
First down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. A slant to Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And Again, it's Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams, 39 yards. Taking the early lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he's got some space here. 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 59 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point is good.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. These two teams all tied after one. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 20.
A good pickup there, a 22. He's going to fire one deep, middle of man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 43 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. It's complete to Brown, right side. Brown. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down. Check out.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd and 13.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete.
Davante Adams, 98 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call. Even more credit for how they executed it.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 24-yard line.
From the 24, Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Mark Ingram.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Now he'll escape to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late in that margin.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Caught on the right side by Jones. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd and long. It's Rodgers. Austin's got it left side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
First down, Packers.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Jackson.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
He's checking Craig.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh, my goodness, three or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Aaron give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth down. They'll try and run the option. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So following the failed try on fourth down, will change ends and change possession. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Christian Kirksey able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up. Check 43.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 30 yards. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Austin. That catch good for only a couple. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
44-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Now it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
The score, Packers 42, Ravens 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers flushed, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Rodgers throwing here. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Valdez-Scantling.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And this offense continues to pour it on. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
And again, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Ravens 19.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Jackson's going to look to run it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Every week we'll just